Is it all
Believe
one piece?
no, it's all individual pieces,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
certain pieces wouldn't go. Like I couldn't get that border in closer. It could only go on the edge there, on that on the far, yeah, closer to you side.
Yeah.
Alrighty, make the announcement. Oops.
Now I'm going to have to move the battle banner to center it.
Yeah, that's just move those chests. Right on the set.
Hey, quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned.
What news? There's news?
I don't know, is there? You're gonna have to wait and find out.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
All right, moving on.
And giveaways are kind of open on different things. If you want to get in on the Steam key giveaway, you need to go over to Laz's stream and bang I love free shit.
Bang it.
And on my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, it is Bang the Boutte. And
Bang
if
it.
you are a Shroud player, you have to do the fun, glorious things of turning around and going to both streams, twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang, bundle me.
Bang.
Yes. And if you want to trigger a giveaway, or if you want to change the programming, tip either Laz or myself 500 bits or sub. And if you're looking for a Steam key without waiting, you can always tip either one of us 300 bits. Yes.
That's right. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls, and to the new eco-friendly NBNN lot. As some of you may,
Eco-friendly.
well, you know, we cleaned it up, so you know.
Yeah. Reorganize some things.
Yes.
Let
But
me jump up on this fucker.
one more time, gotta thank Aeolus Adara for their wonderful
Why is
little
there a piece of
gift.
cheese all the way up?
Where?
Damn it.
Where's their cheese?
Damn it. Right here. Put your mouse over that and figure out who moved it.
Me.
Uh-huh. You need to fix the cheese.
I can't. My decko's locked. Where's it from?
Just don't cut it.
I don't know. That's my problem. It's like, where's that from?
I think it's from Love. Is it from the O over here?
I don't know. There. That should be centered now.
Yes. That's centered on the post at least. Yes. Very good. Hi, Morgan.
See, but yep. Looks like I know where it's from. Is it? But I want to know how you rotated it. You know, we'll fix that at some point. Or did it go in the middle of it?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it later. Gotta go back and look at it later.
Hey, but Laz and myself spent a couple minutes cleaning up the lot a little bit, and
less carbon emissions.
Yeah, less trash on the lot.
Less trash. On the lot. That's right.
Still filled with trash, but less trash.
Picked up the old fish and corn that was there from the Led Zepp days when we used to make butt jokes about Led Zepp and stinky stuff and all that stuff.
Yes.
But of course, added some new stuff. You'll notice behind us is the new Lunch with Laz and Jack and the NBNN News Team Live signs. Again, yes. Thanks for the gifts from Aeolus. I got to pronounce that properly.
I want to see if I can actually put this. Nope, can't put it there.
Aeolus Adara, yes.
Yes. And thank you very much for that. That does make things a little bit nicer.
Yes.
Until Laz goes back and tries to center all that.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. It took me too long to get it the way it was. And of course, a shout out to Cece for selling him all those letters and other stuff, getting rid of inventory. And that's how we wound up with it. He bought a big old bunch of letters from CC, and he had all these extras left over afterwards. And
yes,
he just decided he made a mock-up of the NBNN without the outline here. This one, because you can't see my mouse. And then he sent me the pieces to put the actual outline, like our logo, on the websites. And then he decided to send us the Lunch with Laz and Jack sign as well, so thank you. But you'll notice it's nice and clean over here. All this stuff that was cluttering this area is now gone and ready for us to reclutter it again over the next 10 years.
So should I put the clock back on top of the wall?
Yeah, as long as it's not interfering. Yeah, it's fine. It
Or
fits.
move
It
your
fits.
clock behind the piano.
It fits right there. Is that mine?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so much stuff
Oh,
that we
no, wait,
put
it's
on this
list.
lot.
List.
Huh? List placed it.
Yeah. We can put that right there. But come on. Rotate a little bit. I'm holding down shift. Why aren't you rotating?
Yeah, good question.
There.
Yeah,
Now we have a
once
clock.
once every 10 years. That's right. Once every 10 years, we clean it.
We
Yeah, there's
cleaned up and I threw some of my boxes like on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, and then of course,
Like,
if you really want to see what we actually did, we just like stashed a lot of stuff behind the pianos. It's not really.
well, like yeah,
We just
I,
stashed a lot of stuff where you can't see it from view. That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean,
stuff behind the chairs and behind the pianos so that you can't see it. It's still
if you
there,
come
but we
look
hid it.
over on my side and peek over the wall, you'll
The
see that
cakes.
I put some boxes. Well, the cakes, like if someone's sitting on this seat, they'll be nice and lit up
Yeah.
with the birthday cakes. I could have been really nice and put one birthday cake behind yours, but you've got your chest back there. But yeah.
No, there's no. I just put that there. You can move that over.
Shh.
Yeah. As but speaking of birthday cakes,
Lots of coulda, woulda, shoulda.
it is that month that you should be able to get your cake or cupcakes out of those cakes. You can get
Another month.
fireworks. Yeah, fireworks out
Another
of the
month.
fireworks. And of
Yes.
course, all your other replenishing stuff that's there you can get. But today is the first of the month, and you all know what the first of the month brings.
I need to open up some marbles.
That's right, because we start off the first of every month with race day for all of our supporters from last month who donated 500 bits or subbed. And they have been entered onto the track for a chance to win 500 crowns of the obsidian on my side. But you'll get a chance to win some scrolls over on Jack's side. Just a moment.
As soon as I load up the castle siege.
Yep. And you got to do the countdown because I have no countdown. So just let me know when you get there.
I'm aware. Yep. So I've got Castle Siege open. Everybody needs to come over to my stream to type in bang play. That includes Laz. And then I'm clicking start. So that's 69 seconds to join in on my side, not on Laz's. My side. Not that guy's. This guy's. Twitch.tv/Cynicist. And then we are down to 50 seconds remaining ish. But yeah.
Yeah, we've got 16 people entered. Well, 14
Nice.
people actually entered because you and I really don't count. But
Hey.
got to get those sub numbers up back to where they were. We used to have 30 plus.
Well, yeah. Well, it's hard when the number of Shroud players keeps on dwindling.
Yeah, it's funny. I know. I feel happy to have 14 people there when the average game numbers is 20 people playing. So yes, can't complain.
We're down to 10 seconds.
There we
7,
go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping down. I got 5 people in on my side. First one down the pegboard was Morgan and Laz. Laz in the early lead.
Bridge Troll out in front early. Heg Pets ejected right out the gate.
Oh, Laz got booped the wrong direction. Laz and myself are going backwards. Tina going forwards. Oh, Morgan got launched into the air, but looks like he's going. Oh, just missed the track. Almost landed back in the track. Tina ejected on my side.
Lomir ejected. Dark Blue Monkey chasing his record, but doesn't look like he's going to break it. Nope.
Oh,
but Dark Blue Monkey way out in front.
Way out in front. Oh, until he starts going backwards. He took that hit like a champ. Oh, now going forwards. Now going backwards. Now forwards. I love the back and forth.
Yeah. And now Waldo out in front.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who's gonna make it to the end? Waldo's got a chance here. Waldo's got a good chance of making it. Oh, and Waldo gets ejected as he gets to the end and gets blown over the top. Right? Yeah, he was. Tina now in the lead.
Yep.
But Tina is still quite a ways away.
Because me and Laz are very confused about where we're going. So is Noob, for that matter.
Dead New Day. Now a new front runner. Dark Blue Monkey gets ejected.
Oh, Noob is going like a rocket back towards this drop down. Oh, now going forwards, but he's inside of Laz.
Inside of Laz.
I'm trying to find the. Yeah. Y'all are touching tips and stuff.
Wow. Okay, a couple of changes here.
Bounce over each other.
Conjurer Dragon now in the lead. Can he hold on?
Yeah. Laz technically in the lead until he's going backwards. Now I'm in the lead because I was the only one going forwards, but I'm going backwards and I'm back to the drop down.
All right, lots and lots of changes.
Oh, Noob ejected. Down to 2 on my side. Laz and myself.
Risus now in the
Laz
lead.
Ejected.
And Risus is the winner. Risus is the winner.
Congratulations.
Followed by Zeke and Bridge Troll as Risus gets blown out of the winning area. Draken ejected. The Flaming Wall of Death, I think, is out. Looks like I may just make it to the end.
I'm just finding barrel after barrel after barrel. Am I going to go forward? Am I going to go backwards? Am I going to go somewhere? Like right now I can't, I'm so indecisive. It's like, oh, I just bounced up over an exploded barrel.
10 out of 16 actually made it to the end. Look at that. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Whereas over on my side, 80% of the people have already been ejected.
Yeah.
Did not finish.
But congratulations to Risus as we send him his Crowns of the Obsidian. And Risus is Hildebrandt in game.
Nice.
And yes, let me put this up here for everybody to see that I am actually sending his crowns. Crowns of the Obsidian. Here we go. 500 crowns. Going to Hildebrandt as the monthly winner. So congratulations to you. And thank you everybody who supported the stream last month. And of course, your support means a lot to us. It keeps us going, keeps the lights on and the bills paid here. So don't hesitate to hit that sub, because you get a free sub if you have Amazon Prime every month. And we don't want you putting those to waste. So go ahead and use those on our streams. Of course, go ahead and hit us up with some bits. Get yourself some game keys. Dark Blue Monkey showing up in the audience early today.
Yep.
Probably making dinner for the kiddos.
I'm still inside of the drop down on my side.
Really?
I'm not at it. I'm inside of it.
The kids have been fed early today. Congratulations. Congratulations. But now, moving right along to those
we got wonderful release.
whelming release 139 notes.
Remember, I'm still in this game of marbles going back.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I'm getting closer to the drop down, not the end.
Yeah, don't have a heart attack when you get to the lot, Dark Blue Monkey.
Yeah. I know those release notes are so whelming, including information thoroughly perplex every single Shroud player and every single person that has watched the Portalarium live stream. Oh, and I was just ejected. Let's go ahead and bring over our release notes. Because release 139 went live on Monday. And this marks a new release with new content and improvements. Release 139, they offer the essence of fire in the hole.
No, they don't.
For the well, they do. There are fire essences.
But Shroud of the Half-Assed.
Shroud of the Half-Assed. We'll get to that in a little bit. So let's skip down to the principles and chaos. Because when have we referred to anything as principles?
Never.
Other than Lord British conversations. Okay.
Yeah.
It's that time of the year. Lord British's birthday is upon us, and it comes time to reflect upon the timeless virtues that shape our world. To celebrate, we are thrilled to unveil the latest ultra rare series, this time themed around the powerful forces of the principles and chaos.
Okay, so do you think they would make more money making these cheaper and selling more? Or do you think they're actually making money selling just a handful of them for a limited amount of time? Which do you think?
I think that they would make a lot more money if they would sit there and say, here it is, $5, and buy as many as you want to. But tying them to the Kodos is
redonkulous.
Yes. From June 30th through July 11th, when you purchase and claim qualifying Kodo pack in-game, you'll receive an exclusive set of bonus items to be delivered by the end of Release 139, crafted to let you proudly display your dedication to the principles or embrace chaos. Yes, they are the virtues. The three circles symbolize truth, love, and courage. Yes. And we can actually go over to, let's go over to your front door of your lot real quick.
Front door of
Because
my
you
lot.
you have a little
Oh,
statue that
there's a
this is
fence there.
based off of. And the little statue with the 3 colors on it is referred to as what?
It's a statue of virtue.
Oh,
Yeah, let's bring that up so everybody
whoopsies.
can see it. Statue of virtue, which I happen to have
Yes.
2 of. One's outside, one's inside.
Yes.
You're only supposed to be able to get one, but Shroud logic.
You don't like my I had to put that somewhere.
Yeah, well, I just wasn't expecting to run into it. I hadn't looked over this way, and
Oh.
my camera had not caught it for the normal
Okay.
angle
Yes.
that I look at.
And
Yeah.
Laz,
Yeah.
it's you're up on my stream.
Oh.
Well, yes. Now the 10K and bye lyric spaceman.
Man.
Yes. A majestic set of standing banners for the 10K Kodo pack bonus. One bearing the emblem of the principles, virtues. The other adorned with the symbol of chaos, perfect for framing your grand courtyard. The 6K Kodo pack bonus would get wall flags. And then all banners and flags gently sway in the breeze. Adding life and movement to your lot of player-owned town. Whether you choose to honor the principles, chaos, or both, these beautifully crafted decorations will let your guests know exactly where your allegiances lie. These items are part of our ultra. No, they won't unless you only display one of them. And that doesn't really tell you because he could be lying. Every Kodo pack purchase not only rewards you with limited edition, the continued and development of these awesome patch notes. In our recent live streams, we've shared deeper insights into the exciting future of the game. Really? Yeah. Be sure to check out this month's and next month's release notes for more details on what's to come.
Yeah,
Your
well,
release notes are supposed to be what's published, not what's coming soon. The new release deployment schedule. During last month's live stream, we shared lots of details about our ongoing efforts to stabilize and modernize our infrastructure, as well as our roadmap for the rest of the year. Hey, Laz, there's a roadmap.
Roadmap? You're driving it off the cliff?
Find me the timestamp where this roadmap exists, because I didn't hear any roadmap in all the clips that we heard.
Yeah. You mean the promise of a new server? Is that the roadmap that we've been waiting for 2 years? 18 months?
I mean,
I
that server that's been sitting behind Ravelock 18 months. Waiting on RAM. And even dropped a few hints about what's coming next year. Is this kind of like all those other projects that have been started and have not been completed, like game balance related stuff to crafting, which is where you decided to start?
The crafting game balance, the Lord of the Isle, the Silly Island dungeon that might be coming by
Yeah.
next year because there wasn't any
Episode
word of that.
2.
Episode 2 coming in the year 2020,
Starting episode 3. Any other dozen projects, flexible placement, rideable horses, all things that we're told are
Jumping
this
horses.
close to being
Jumping
in,
horses.
yeah, jumping horses. Yeah, I mean, there's, yeah, I, yeah. Now, to address this, we're planning to transition to a quarterly major build schedule. Isn't that the Tick Tick Tock release schedule?
You mean the schedule that they've supposedly been on for the last
Or
2 years? Yes.
2 years? Yeah. While still deploying critical fixes and smaller updates monthly. So what's the change here, man? Or more frequently, as we completely break shit like this month.
Yes, Dark Blue Monkey. There was some cheese modifications accidentally done that we haven't just yet fixed yet.
Laz likes to do things. Yes. And Laz
Now-
gets to fix them later on.
Now, of course, I love how, he says one thing and then immediately goes to another thing. I'll let you get there.
Okay. Proposed deployment schedule.
Proposed.
Weekly server maintenance.
Proposed.
Yeah, proposed. Weekly server maintenance on Mondays, start time to be determined. Why is this weekly server maintenance required?
Well, hold on. Didn't we just make the change from the last Thursday of the month to the last Monday of the month because they didn't have enough time to do anything? So those extra 3 days or whatever is supposed to make a whole big difference, but now we're going to propose to do weekly maintenance.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
With minor patch deployments on Mondays as required. So now every patch Monday, every day, every week. Release deployments on the last Monday of the scheduled release month, currently still every month. The day of the week doesn't really matter as far as your cadence goes. Your release cadence is going to be the same no matter which day of the month you choose to deploy something on. Because the days between aren't modified. Does it wobble the mind? It's kidneys, as Laz like to say.
Wobbles the mind because, we have kidneys working hard.
Developer live streams to follow on the Friday after each release unless a holiday or other conflict arises. Yeah. I thought you were supposed to be doing more streams there, Ravlox. We'd like to host occasional weekend live streams and spontaneous work streams when possible. It's not fucking hard, dude.
10+ years, 5 days a week, live,
When we
right
feel like
here.
it, yeah.
When we feel like it. That's right.
Yeah. We do take some days off. Not hard. Why the change? Honestly, I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. So I have decided that we're going to change everything because consistency is not my forte in anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Historically, releases were deployed on Thursdays to get new alpha beta content into players' hands right before the weekend, maximizing early feedback.
Hey,
Well, this made sense.
Yeah.
While this made sense during early development, it's riskier in a live production environment.
Yeah, we've
Since
only
any
managed
major
to do it
issues
for
here.
138 releases prior to this.
And the only real downtime has always been under Ravlox's guidance.
Yeah, we've only managed to do it for 10 years without a hitch till now. Yeah. But it's tough. Yeah, we know. They've managed to do it for over 10 years without a hitch, but it's tough. We know.
Yes. Following this, industry best practices to schedule updates and maintenance on lower traffic days, minimizing disruption and allowing the team to respond to issues quickly. Let's use the Shroud population.
Let's see. There were 20 players on Thursday. There's 20 players today. I don't see what the difference is. Really don't see what the difference is. Actually, hold on.
You could probably do it on the weekend
let
because that would be family time.
Let me go back to YouTube here real quick. Hold on, just so I can get a look and go to my channel. Let's go to the channel. Hang on, taking a minute. Where's my channel? Go to my channel. To your channel.
Where's my $2?
Oops, that's the wrong channel. I have to switch.
Soundboard. $2.
Where's my elephant?
Hold on, what happened here?
Come on, Laz.
Yeah, it's on the wrong account. I don't know why it won't switch to the proper account. There we go.
Following this, we've officially moved the monthly releases deployment event to the last Monday of each month.
You're doing
it. This is the first phase of aligning our deployment process with our long. I know. The lost month, Tina, remember, was under Ravelox's guidance. So almost all of the downtime post launch,
by the way,
has been when Ravelox was in charge of things.
Yeah.
By the way, it's past the half of the hour.
There were 2 whole more people on Thursday than there are yesterday and today.
Okay.
Past the bottom of the hour.
Yeah, we know. 2 whole people.
Okay.
Difference. So yeah, we were really making an impact on how many people actually get affected during patch day. Since we want to appease Bomir here real quick, with 4 whole people entered. Paladin Michael.
I had Mishadbej and Mordican.
Oh, I only pulled 1. Shit. I forgot it was Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. I remembered this time and Laz forgot.
I pulled 3 at the end. There was only 4 people entered, so. Paladin Michael was going to get my first streamer bundle. Congratulations.
Drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow, then.
Alongside these schedule changes, we're actively working on updating and modernizing our hardware and virtualizing servers where possible to improve reliability and scalability. We'll share more details about these improvements and what's next during our upcoming live stream on July 11th. Remember the Ask a Dev, one of the last answered questions was by yours truly. And my question was related to the specs of the new server. That's new server that sat in Ravelox's house.
Ask a Dev.
Yeah. Now, this is the fun thing. Now, look at these next several paragraphs affect probably a dozen Shroud.
All right, Pratash, take it easy there, dude. Don't make me time you out.
What? He's playing with your stuff, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. You know, which you can't hear us telling people what's going on because they're so loud. I know I've set the volumes on them, but the volumes don't work.
Oh. Well, did you do the volumes in the right place? Now, the
Yes.
streaming bundle inventory management. As part of the streaming program, each participating streamer should maintain an inventory of up to 50 bundles to give away to their viewers. In accordance with the program rules, we've been monitoring bundle counts and noticed
Hold
that
on.
some streamers...
Hold on. Stop. In accordance with program rules, period. What rules does it say that you have to maintain? There's no rule that says that.
No, there's no rules. I mean, this is them randomly making shit up.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, okay. But the way you ran that through, it sounded like a continuation.
Well,
So
no,
I
I
just
mean,
wanted to, yeah.
it is them making shit up because it probably took them longer to do the queries of things, and they probably think Lomir's a streamer as well.
Yeah, because he's probably the only one who has that many.
Yeah, 400 bundles, unless they were giving a bundle out to someone, or bundle sets out to someone that for 6 months or 8 months. Wait, 400 times 50. How many months
8 months.
is that?
8 months.
8 months. 8 months straight without giving out any bundles.
Well, see, here is my problem with that, okay? If we were actually going by their own guidelines, then every streamer would have been royally screwed this past month when it took them 16 days to get us streamer bundles because we gave away all of our bundles. And if we didn't happen to have some backup bundles, luckily, for those 16 days, our viewers would have been totally screwed because we wouldn't have been able to give them any bundles because it took 16 days to get this past month's bundles. Now, if they're going to do that, yeah, half a month it took. It took over half a month last month to get the bundles. Now, if they're going to do that, then our bundles should have been waiting for us this morning when we logged in today. But at the first of the month, which should be automated, cough, cough, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, should be automated.
Now, then, some streamers currently hold over 400 bundles on their accounts. Please remember, streamers are not allowed to open giveaway bundles provided by Soda staff. They should be giving out bundles when they stream and not retaining more than 50 bundles at a time. Moving forward, we will be strictly enforcing these rules and will deliver bundles to qualifying streamers whose accounts are within the allowed limit. We understand that participating streamers may also watch other streams and occasionally win bundles themselves. In such cases, bundles received from other players or streamers must be opened upon delivery. If a participating streamer's account holds more than 50 bundles, Soda staff will not deliver additional bundles until the inventory has been reduced. If you win a bundle, open the bundle.
Lomir, you're breaking the rules.
I mean, why is there a different rule set for streamers and non-streamers?
How am I breaking the rules?
You're not, because you're not a streamer. To keep the system fair and manageable for everyone, if these backlogs are not clear, we may implement an expiration policy on excess bundles. Yeah, when are y'all going to develop the tech for that? I mean, you talk about an idle threat.
Yeah.
They probably spent more time on this
than anything else.
Let's find out how many streamers have how many bundles. And I it's like,
guarantee you they didn't get it right.
And how many streamers of Shroud are there?
About 20.
Less than 20?
I would say less than that, yeah.
I mean, 20 on a good day.
14 and a half.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
most
throughout the
weeks
month.
you can get away with 2 people streaming the game consistently.
Yeah.
So, like, couldn't
Yeah,
have been something.
you also got to remember, people who are making comments out there. You only got to do 10 streams a month to qualify for this. So they don't have to be streaming like we do. They actually base the streamer program on us, and what the average amount of streams was, and they came up with the number of 10. So all you have to do is stream for 10 days out of the month to qualify for streamer bundles. 10 hours, yes. 10 days, 10 hours,
10 hours.
yes.
10 hours.
It could be
You
it
have to stream Shroud for 10
could be
hours.
a single stream for 10 hours. You're absolutely right, Morgan.
Yeah.
10 hours. Yeah. So it could be 2 5-hour streams. It could be 5 2-hour streams. So it doesn't have to be a whole lot of streaming, but 10 hours is all it takes.
Do you get these stream bundles free?
Yes.
Yes. That's why we do not open them. And we do not, even though we technically could enter into each other's giveaway, we just choose not to.
Now, you have to contact somebody in particular to be able to get these streamer bundles?
Laney.
Yeah, you have to first off sign up for the program. Let's jump down. Let's jump all the way to the end to the streamer program. How about that? Just so we can cover that. We can actually go up to the
streamer.
We can go to the top
program.
and go to the streamer program, right?
Hold on. Streamer program. Streamers of Shroud of the Avatar can participate in a program to showcase the game and be rewarded for their efforts. Any player in good standing who wishes to be included in the streamer program can contact Laney via in-game mail with their character name and Twitch channel information. If you've already signed up for the pass, fear not. You're on the list and you don't need to reply. Streaming rewards program participants must adhere to our terms of service and community rules while streaming. Streaming rewards programs must stream at least 10 hours of Shroud active gameplay to remain in the program with reward accrual. Streamers will receive a one-time digital in-game items after meeting the program's requirements. Streamer's cloak, streamer's camera, and live streaming title rules. To qualify for streaming rewards, each player must continue to meet the minimum requirement 60 days after the application. To accrue additional rewards, streamers must stream Soda to a minimum of 10 hours per month, tallied on the first day of each month to remain in the program. Monthly streaming bundles. On the first of each month,
today,
qualifying streamers will be eligible to receive 50 streamer bundles. Bundles will be sent out to streamers via the in-game mail. A few things you need to know. Streamer bundles are intended to be given away to stream viewers, not consumed by the streamer. Streamers are not allowed to put up paywalls for the streaming bundles. For example, giving away streaming bundles once the stream reaches a certain number of bits, subscriptions, or donations. Is there a rule that says you can only have 50 streamer bundles?
not that I see, at least not that they've updated.
Okay. Is there something? What are the rewards for participating as a streamer?
Nothing. Oh, cloak, camera, and title.
Cloak, camera, title. That's it, and that's that's given once.
Yes.
Never taken away, just given once. So, what's this monthly reward that streamers are given?
Where do you see that?
There is none.
No, I'm saying, where do you see it says that?
Scroll back up. Streamers of Shroud, the very first line, can participate in a program to showcase the game and be rewarded for their efforts.
Yeah.
How am I being rewarded for my efforts?
Yeah, you got a cloak, a title, and a camera.
once.
Yes.
And then the rule number 2, to accrue additional rewards, streamers must stream Soda a minimum of 10 hours per month. What are the additional rewards?
Good question. Ask a dev. Ask a dev. Let's see how long it takes that one to get answered.
Yeah. But other items of note, streamers in the program will be included in SodaBot stream pop function. Optional fan graphics kit is available to participating streamers as well as players of Shroud of the Avatar, which
Yeah, I was going to
includes
say, read that as fan graphics kit is available to
everybody.
everybody. Has been since day
Yeah.
one, long before the streamers
Yeah.
program came into
Streamers must be
existence.
actively playing the game during their streams, being away from the
No, they
keyboard
don't.
for short periods. It indicates the streamer is playing Soda, but they are streaming other content or a timeout login screen, they risk being removed from the program. Where's this? Where's this 50? I mean, it sounds like you should be doing your audit of, are players meeting the minimum standard of 10 hours of streaming per month, and revoking a bunch of people because they're also not giving away your rewards that you've given to people.
They've got 400. That means they're not giving them away and they're not meeting your requirements. Yes.
Because that 10 hours a month for that streamer program is more likely not being met by most of these people.
The only person we know has that many is Lomir, and he's won them all. And unlike most streamers, we actually have an audit trail where we can go and show who won what date, when. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Moobot is great for that.
Yeah. When I was asked about that at one point, I says, "Listen, I got a audit. I can tell you who won what on what day, and we have no question about it. We use it, and we use it just to cover our ass that way. Not that we should have to, but it's just something that came with the addition of adding the MooBot, which at one point when I was questioned about it, I says, "Hey, if you want my audit trail, I'll give it to you." And they're like, "Oh, no, we believe you." And at that point, that was the last I heard of it because
which was, we don't believe you in the first place, but what? When you say you actually have an audit trail,
and we can prove it to you. Yeah, we don't want to hear it. Yeah, but that's okay. Anyway, ready for the meat and potatoes? Because this one just kills me. This big, beautiful graphic that makes absolutely no freaking sense whatsoever right now.
You mean the below a list of the updates that are live as of release 139?
Yes.
Polish and additional improvements and bug fixes are release 140. We hope you enjoyed the changes that are live, unless they're not. Yesterday, fire elemental added fire elemental essences, discoverable totem recipes, and totems.
Yes. Remember that. Or just remember that line, folks, because at the end of this crafting, decoration, gear, and inventory changes, we're going to point out the flaw there.
A recipe for a utility tub has been added to the merchants in South Paladis. Immature and mature red and white grapevines can now be crafted into all planting beds and pots. An open grain sec deco has been added to random deco humanoids can drop. Removed non-functioning die slots on metal garden chairs. Eliminated excess shininess on all beach umbrellas. The
They were worried about shininess on beach umbrellas. Are they kidding?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, last month, remember they introduced like 3 more beach umbrellas. The geometric table lamp is no longer possessed when on. The lamp was emitting light with no flame. When off, and an eerie light remained. The lamp now displays a flame under the geometric dome and extinguishes when meant to.
Were people
Fixed.
complaining about these umbrellas?
Well, that was a bug report from 4 years ago. 719. So we can take that 71898, come over to the bug forum or the forum and do a search for 78 and realize that that does not even actually generate a ticket. Oh wait, submitted February 6th, 2024.
Okay. Over a year.
Okay.
Over a year.
Was there no sort of number for the beach umbrellas? They
just-
You could
they
get
just
these.
decided to fix them.
Yeah. Well, there was the excess shininess.
So many
It's
other
a bug.
so many other things in this game they need to fix, and they're worried about the beach umbrellas.
Yeah. How about episode 2? Forget about fixing shit. Let's release the
How
next
about-
release.
How about horse jumping? How about sailing boats?
Oh yeah, boat sailing. Thank you, Lomir. There's one we haven't touched on in a while. How about airships flying around?
Balloons flying, airships.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Oh. Fixed a bug where the plain one color diable umbrella would to be ornate diable umbrella by a male avatar. The 2, 3, and 4-story wooden plaster row house no longer empty shells distance if the front doors are left open.
Oh, well, that was a feature that him and Scotty showed off back on one of their live streams. That was a feature that they built in. Apparently, people didn't like that feature, so we went ahead and rescinded it.
Well, no, it's showing deco if the doors are left open. But there's
Now-
a
now it
funnier
is.
thing.
No,
There's
no,
a
see,
funnier thing related to this.
no. See, you didn't catch that part of the live stream when him and Scotty were showing off the houses where they ran away with the doors open, and all of a sudden you could see all the way through the house because it became an empty shell because they were culling the decorations to make things load faster. So they did that intentionally, and they showed this off during a live stream. Okay. Yeah, and that's Lomir being on his phone that's causing your problems there, Rustic. Sorry about that.
I'm not on my phone.
Oh, well, your volume is really loud, he's saying.
Really loud?
Yes, loud. Yeah, you're at normal volume.
Oh, maybe it has to be turned up for some reason.
No, he wants us to turn you down because your volume is too loud.
That's just a slider bar inside a disc.
Yeah, which is unusual because Lomir usually has his mic up the side of his head and we can barely hear him.
Yes. And they removed durability and repairability from glasses, umbrella, sprayer, flambeaus.
How about if I talk like this? Will
And
that be better?
made the various creature essences show white on only their appropriate crafting tables.
Okay.
For larger tech, is this better? Can I try to talk like this?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you still sound like shit.
How about just don't talk? No. Shut up, Lomir. No. Dark Blue
But
Monkey's down.
It
Okay.
is time for us to get out of
So
here.
did anybody figure out what the flaw was? in those release notes? Can anybody state that while we get ready to pull our streamer bundles for the end of the show?
Where's the content?
Well, we got fire elemental essences, totem recipes, and totems. Let me ask you a question. Where are we placing them?
Dungeons, I would assume.
Need a new dungeon. You can't just
No,
place
it
a
would just
totem in
be a
any
mob
dungeon.
inside of a dome.
No, you have to have a special. Each one has a special.
Oh, room. You
you
have to have a dungeon room.
you can't
That's
play
hilarious.
you can't place a troll in a leech dungeon. You can't place a leech in a troll dungeon. You need a dungeon. Hello?
Oh, Shroud logic.
Or is that actually listed someplace else? But I don't believe I read where we have a dungeon to place those. But we'll get there tomorrow. Yeah, because there's no room for it. Thank you, Morgan. That's right. No room for it. So we released this brand new shiny thing that you can't freaking use. All right, pulling our last three.
You're pulling 3. I
Yes.
pulled Noob, Skyblabber, Sammy.
I got
for
Noob
streamer bundles.
Skyblabber, Dark Blue Monkey, and Patosh. Congratulations. Dark Blue Monkey, come on over and grab it. And I'll get num num num. There's my yummy Doritos.
So I guess Dark Blue Monkey is now a top 10
PvPer.
PvPer for the month.
Hey, you got to get out of war mode.
Here, have some popcorn.
Can't trade with
And
you while you're in war
Morgan.
mode.
Morgan going to be getting a copy of Circus of Tim Tim, the
Need to
mascot
leave
horror game.
combat mode. Need to leave combat mode. Put your bro away.
Congratulations to Morgan, which is currently a it's normally a $9 game. Currently on sale for 30% off. Of course, everything's on sale, right?
Yeah, that's the problem with PvP. Is some people will come kill you because they can once you flag PvP,
Yeah.
but at extra 25% bonus, which is stupid. All right, I will send the other ones out. You can take that one there. I'm going to pull my final giveaway. Pick a winner. And that's going to be a Morkin. Morkin, you're going to get yourself a copy of... Let's see what he's going to get. He's going to get Jets and Guns Gold. Jets and Guns Gold on Steam. And that is on sale for the 4th of July sale, but the retail value of that is $8. $8 going out to Morgan. So congratulations to you. And we'll be back with the rest of the release notes and some patch notes and some oopsies because we didn't actually get it fixed in the release to begin with, like we said we did, and more.
We broke shit.
Yeah, and more right here on NBNN tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
That moment.
And we are NBNN.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.